Hate and fear are twin brothers. Most people are afraid of bullies, and that fear translates into hate. The things that we are most afraid of are the things that we hate the most. Hate is one of our strongest emotions, and it will cause us to focus like nothing else except fear. Hubbard, being an insane paranoid, thought mental illness was something he could write a science fiction book about and gain the praise of many people, including the psychiatric community, as well as making a ton of money. He probably read a book or two by Freud or others and assumed it was all theory. So his theory should be accepted just as the others were, not having the sense to know that for the most part these were very well-educated people. When they rejected him publicly and harshly for his hate for them began. His hate had nothing to do with the benefits or lack thereof of psychiatry. It only had to do with their rejection of his bullshit theories. He got his little feelings hurt and went on a rampage to destroy them and promote himself as a true answer to mental illness. That blossomed into all the other ridiculous bullshit that he did. He focused his hate because it ran so deep. He convinced others, through his lies, to hate as well. Again, hate is a powerful emotion. He became many people's God or Savior, so anything he said had to be true, and he said plenty. All lies about psychiatry and most everything else. I know, and I'm sure you do too, many people who would not be functional in society without the benefit of psychotropic drugs and counseling. Statistics indicate that approximately 80% of people over the age of 65 suffer from some form of depression. If we all followed Hubbard's teachings, I guess we'd have to kill these people without sorrow. We would also have to get rid of the handicapped children and adults. If you take a minute and step back from all the bullshit and think seriously about what the hell this country would be like without psychiatrists, it's scary. We wouldn't have room to house all the people who used to be hidden in the attic or the basement by their own families. To be a psychiatrist, you have to first be a medical doctor. Psychiatry is a specialty within medicine. Why just get rid of the psychiatrists? Why not get rid of cardiologists or endocrinologists? They're no different than psychiatrists, they just specialize in a different area of medicine. I guess we should be glad Hubbard didn't write a book about heart disease. The largest single group of people who could benefit from psychiatric or psychological help the most are these fucking moronic Scientologists. I'd be afraid to go to a protest at this point, because if one of them said anything about the psychs, I'd be in a hell of a fight, then in jail for assaulting a Scientologist and attempting the murder of Scientology. People can say a lot of stupid things that you can blow off. But when you think about how and why an otherwise healthy young woman like Lisa McPherson died, and how many people have needlessly committed suicide because of Scientology's bullshit, it's time to stand up and tell them to shut the fuck up. Think back to how totally stupid Cruz, a high school dropout, looked when he was being interviewed by Matt Lauer and said to Lauer, "You don't know about psychs, and I do." Cruz doesn't know shit. If Cruz couldn't memorize lines that someone else had already written for him, he'd have to get a job shoveling shit, because that's all that faggoty bastard would be good for. Stop and think how many people you know who have been helped by psychiatry, and think how many people have died in Scientology needlessly because of the lack of help. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.